I just couldn't see my brother like that. I stayed at the open mic through like the whole service. I really just sat there like the whole time, and everybody came up to me and was hugging me, asking me if I was okay, and I'm just like, honestly, I didn't know. So I'm a music artist, and I was hosting an open mic. We were on our way to the open mic, to Vocal Vap's open mic. It was me, my friend, her mom, and my sister. Me and my sister was in the back seat. My friend was driving, and her mom was in the passenger seat. So we were still driving. I think we were driving around Buckingham Fountain when I got the call, or my sister got the call, and I went on Facebook and I read the final post that my brother had posted. And in my mind, I honestly knew like
Do
that.
you remember the post that he posted?
I don't remember it word for word, but I did take a screenshot just to have for today. He said, "Damn, didn't think I would be writing something like this. I'm tired though. I'm tired of acting like I'm okay and putting on a fake smile. I'm good is my response when people ask if I'm okay. Yes, I've been lying for years. If I told someone how I really feel, them tears won't stop. I've been suffocating since I was a kid trying to deal with the pain. I'm gonna keep this short though. To the people who know me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't strong as I looked. I love you all. I pray anybody out there feeling like I am right now heal from things they don't speak about. I will miss y'all. Goodbye, aka T's gone."
Wow. So once you seen that post, and what happened after that?
I don't know what my auntie said, but my sister started screaming, so I kind of just figured like that he like wasn't here no more. And so we literally had just pulled up to the open mic, and I just honestly felt numb because I'm really never went through this situation with losing somebody like that before. So my sister and my friend ended up going back to my sister's house because he was living with my sister at the time, just moved back from college. And I just couldn't see my brother like that. I stayed at the open mic um, through like the whole service. I really just sat there like the whole time, and everybody came up to me and was hugging me, asking me if I was okay. And I'm just like, honestly, I didn't know.
Yeah. What? So you talked about that he just came from college. So he's, from what you have shown me in the videos, he seems so upbeat and creative, and everybody love him. Like, it's so. Why would you think he will do something,
Yeah.
like this? Or
Honestly, I feel like we in a generation now where our elders have went through a lot of things, and the way that a lot of them dealt with it may not have been right, may not have been wrong, but it just caused us to be able to deal with different things in a different manner. And I feel like a lot of the stuff he went through as a child played a big part to what he felt and what he did as an adult. And realistically, nobody stepped in. Like my brother and all of us, like I'm the oldest of 6 kids, and all of us have went through like very traumatic things. And not to take away from anybody else, like everybody done have their own story, but I just feel like somebody should have stepped in and helped him to be able to figure out what was going on outside of
hmm. So when you was in a car at the open mic, and then you got, who called you? Your mom called you, or your
My
sister?
auntie called my sister. So it was like my sister was on the phone, but I'm listening, on the side of her.
Hmm. And what happened at the scene? Who was able to see him first?
So I think my mom got there, but due to the fact that nobody had a key but my sister, and we were all the way on the west side, and she lived in Elsa. So the police had to kick the door in to be able to get inside of the house. And they seen it first. He shot himself. So the police seen it first, and they wouldn't let my mom go in. So I think my mom was there and other family members and stuff like that, but they didn't let nobody go in. And so yeah, it was.
How long they said he was dead for?
Honestly, I think as soon as he made that post, like
Yeah.
it was over at that
Oh,
point.
okay. That's so unfortunate. So I know after your mom, after the open mic, was you able to still go to the scene, or you just went to your mom and y'all just talked about everything, or?
So I literally was in the process of going out of town. I used to travel a lot, but at the time I was traveling to New Orleans. So I literally had a flight at 5 a.m. the next morning to be able to go out of town. So I was kind of juggling between, do I still go and kind of like, be away from my family, or do I, go, because I couldn't get my money back, like literally for the trip. And everybody kind of just told me I might as well go, just get away, because I knew everything was going to be real, like high and like high energy and stuff like that. So I'm literally, we go out of town, me, my friend, and my sister, we went to New Orleans, and me and my friend was sitting on the couch, and I literally felt somebody standing in front of me, and I woke up and I jumped, and she felt the same thing, and I felt like we both, feel like it was my brother, and I'm just like, man, I never had that happen before. Like it just, like that's when I knew it was real. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I wish it was this thing. You're fine. That is a really hard thing to talk about, and I thank you for coming on here and just being brave. I also want to talk about how you decided. How did you come across to decide to do his hair for the funeral? Like, how was that?
Yeah. So I'm the family hairstylist. Like I'm always doing everybody hair, and I had did my grandmother's hair for her services, and they didn't really ask me. I just kind of knew that I was gonna do it because I wanted to be a mortician anyway. So I literally, like, they set up the appointment basically for me to be able to come at a specific time. They had him in the casket already in a room, like, by himself. And so me, my friend, and my mom went in there. It really wasn't hard until I got to the funeral, because it was just like, he's not coming back. So yeah, like it was just rough, because during that time it was so many like family issues going on, so much like inside that nobody talked about, and it's like everybody wait till the last minute to figure out like, oh, what was causing him to feel like that, what was making him have these thoughts in his head. But when he was expressing those things, or when kids lash out, like I'm the oldest of 6 kids, but 4 of my mom's 6 kids have attempted suicide, and my brother is the only one that succeeded with suicide. So I battled with that for a long time, because I felt like, I was the one that was supposed to not be here out of all my siblings. And I just didn't understand why he was the one that wasn't here anymore.
I definitely understand. So throughout just everything you and your family have been through, and just with your brother having this vibrant personality, even though there was some underlying things going on, like, what, if you have any, what advice would you give for anyone that's battling like mental health issues, or have experienced a family member who has attempted suicide, or has, you know, went through with it? Do you have any advice? Or
Honestly, I don't know, because I'm still living it. So I would say, like, I hate giving advice just off GP, because I feel like, who am I to give advice? But I would say, like, the main thing is to surround yourself with positivity. A lot of times people fall into depression, they fall into anxiety, because they're taking those thoughts and putting it into the negative aspect of what's going on. So it's like it's easy to slip into depression, because you're looking at the loss of the situation. You're like, man, I don't have that anymore. I don't have, I can't call him anymore. Instead of, channeling into something positive and just saying, because of him not being here, I'm going to do this, or because of her not being here, I'm going to be able to move in this type of way. I want to change somebody else, so that, whoever is going through this situation, like, just don't let that person's death be in vain. Don't kind of just limit them to a hashtag or a t-shirt. Go out there and do something. Go talk to somebody else that's going through mental health. Go be a village and be a community, because it's so many people like outside from my brother that are having these thoughts and attempting these things, and it's just like it's so much bigger than one person. Like, this is an epidemic of a generation or a people that's doing something. So we have to really get to the root of the issue versus kind of looking at it like, oh, in this sad sense. So I've been able to conquer and accomplish so many things with looking at the glass as half full versus looking at it as half empty.
Mm-hmm. What are some ways that you've been using just to cope with everything?
So I can say literally that weekend that I was out of town, after my brother passed, I ended up going to this event called Blaze and Worship in New Orleans. So Blaze and Worship was a 420 friendly fellowship between artists and creatives, where they would just like um, sing, give a testimony, be a village of one another, like be a vendor. Like, it was just really a community based like event. And so I honestly, when I was there, I never been to nothing like that before. I'm like, this is crazy, because Chicago 420 friendly. But I met so many people, and we end up bringing Blaze and Worship to Chicago, and we changed it to Blaze and Release. So we were able to connect with so many different artists and be able to create opportunities, because my brother was an artist too, so he did music as well. And I feel like music is just so important to our culture, our people. Like, everybody loves music, and it is what it is. But I just feel like for us specifically, we have to realize the significance of music, and that's when we'll be able to, move further. Because, man, the uppers, they already sensed it, and that's why the music, the industry, and like just, wanting to do something more, wanting to be a revolutionary. Like, my brother was a revolutionary. He spoke like so much life into people, and just remembering those words and wanting to keep that movement going. So whether it's, performing or speaking on his behalf, or being an advocate for mental awareness, or, like everything that I do is, mental health awareness, or to bring awareness to that issue.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for just sitting here and just pouring your heart out and doing the best you can to give what you feel like is the best advice for people who are grieving or experiencing their own issues. I appreciate that, and you're just so brave to really tell your brother's story, and I'm looking forward for more things in the future
For sure.
with your creativity and artistry about you and your brother.
I appreciate that. Even just being able to have this platform to be able to speak about, serious topics of things that's going on. Because my story is just one of the, hundreds or millions, honestly, going on. But just being able to have this platform really helps people heal. Like, we really healed the trenches for real.
Yeah, for real. For real. And that's the goal. But thank you so much for being on the show, and I'm looking forward to hearing more.
For sure.